I'm back with some Melusi Cafe spots. Our first two spots are essentially vaulting up onto the cases in train room and this other museum room and placing the Melusis. In this particular spot, you can place the Melusi on either side of the lamp. I just placed mine on the right side. Now, this next spot is a fairly good spot because it's hard to destroy and will put you in line with the door into train room. So kind of want to aim it towards the left part of whatever the heck this thing is, and you should get the message to deploy. Now, this next spot is good for anything on third floor. Place that down, and it'll give you coverage of the stairs. Now, this next spot is probably one of the best spots in this video, just because of how good it is. So, this Melusi will essentially tell you if anyone enters through this window, and it'll bog them down and make a horrible noise, and they just really won't be able to do a lot of movement, and they especially won't be able to destroy it since they have to jump on top of that and get anyone in the objective's line of sight. Now, this next spot is pretty hard to get to. I shoot at the wall for a minute because I was trying to be a noob and place my Melusi on the lamp, but I eventually wind up placing it on the speaker. When you place it on the speaker, you kind of want to aim right in between the two actual speaker parts of it. So rule of thumb with the Melusis is just to place it above the melee height of an attacker. If you can vault up to something to place your Melusi, that's a pretty good spot already, just because if they have to go out of their way to place it, they have to waste one of their utilities if they don't want to vault up there and get in a line of sight of someone holding an angle. And the really only counter for not vaulting up there is probably a sledge. You can place your Melusi on any of these pillars. I just choose to place mine on the right pillar because why not? Now I messed that vault up. No. Noob noises intensify. Now, this other spot is just, again, that rule of thumb, placing it above where an attacker can break it. Now, this is a really cool trick for Melusi, where you can shoot the wall and it'll actually detect the enemies. Now, I make this hole way too big. You do not want to make it this big because an attacker could just crawl through there, and unless you were really paying attention, you would not know they're in there, especially if no one was in sight, if everyone was roaming. And then this spot is really good since it's just you gotta go completely out of your way to destroy this, and probably anyone watching the door angle could kill you. Then this is another spot where you place it above the attacker's melee range. Now, this spot's pretty good since I'm pretty sure utility couldn't destroy it because there's that metal box thing next to it. And then this is a prime example of the Melusi through the hole in the wall trick. Can reinforce and do it on any side. I just prefer to reinforce the right side so I can kind of camp in the corner there. So this is the proper size through the hole because no attacker can crawl through there. And as you see, some of the support beams are still left in the wall. So yeah, attacker could probably melee that out, but the Melusi would be making a racket. Now, this spot is a good spot just if you know you're going to be holding that angle. You can barricade this door and just crouch under the window and throw your C4 and get a free kill. So that's all for today. Bye.